Hello everyone, got 4 dirty jokes for you today. So a rough-looking cowboy walks into a bar. He sits down and sternly says to the bartender, "Pour me a whiskey before the trouble starts." The bartender pours the drink which the cowboy quickly downs. The cowboy belches and says, "Pour me another before the trouble starts." The bartender quickly obliges and the cowboy downs the drink. Again this happens a third time. The bartender asks him, "Hey man, how would you like to pay for these drinks?" The cowboy says, "And now the trouble starts." So a lone cowboy nobody knew walks into a mining town bar. He orders 2 drinks which he downs slowly. When he was done with his drinks, he paid the bartender and walks out to see that his horse with all his stuff is missing. He turns around, walks back in the bar, pulls his guns from his holster and shoots them in the air. "Whichever one of you cow dung stole my horse better have it back by the time I finish my next drink, otherwise I'm going to have to do what I did in Texas. And trust me, I don't want to ever do that again." He walks back to the bar, gets another drink, and slowly drinks it. The people in the bar started murmuring, talking amongst themselves and looking at the stranger with fear in their eyes. The stranger finishes his drink, walks out, and his horse was there where he left it. He got up on it when the bartender and the bar patrons ran out after him. The bartender said, "Mister, we are sorry for what happened. But please tell us what happened in Texas after somebody stole your horse." The stranger looked at him and said, "I had to walk home." So a cowboy is hitching his horse in front of the saloon when a man storms out with a pistol. The cowboy walks into the bar, past a barfly with a half-empty drink, orders a beer and asks the barfly, "Who's the guy who just stormed out looking for trouble?" The barfly responds, "Oh, him? That's Jake the Killer. He's the meanest gun in the West with a bounty of $100 on him. I'm the lawman sent to deliver the bounty to whoever shoots him down." The cowboy says, $100. "Hold my beer," and runs out the door. The cowboy shoots Jake dead and comes back into the bar to collect his pay. The barfly is waiting for him and drinking the cowboy's beer. The cowboy says, "I shot him down. Give me the $100 and my beer." The barfly responds, "Sir, I don't know who you are or what you're talking about, but this is my beer. If you have a problem with that, we can take it outside after I finish my drink." The cowboy storms out of the bar with his pistol in his hands and a mean look in his eyes. Just then another cowboy walks into the saloon, orders a beer, and asks the barfly who that dangerous-looking man is. The barfly sets down his half-empty mug of beer and says, "Oh, him? That's Jake the Killer." So a woman walks into a butchery just before closing and asks, "Do you still have chicken?" The butcher opens his deep freezer, takes out the only chicken left and puts it on the scale, and it weighed 1.5 pounds. The woman looks at the chicken and at the scale and asked, "Do you have one that's a bit bigger than this one?" The butcher puts his only chicken back into the freezer and then takes it out again, but this time when he puts it on the scale, he craftily keeps his thumb on the scale pan and the scale now showed 2 pounds. "That's wonderful," said the woman. "I'll take both chickens, please."